Cheers, legends. Sammy from Short and Stout Beer Reviews. Bit of a shitty game, to be honest. First quarter was all right. We hit the lead and we're about a goal up. And the second quarter's just been an arm wrestle, real defensive and no scoring. It's been absolute rubbish. I think it's pretty cold and wet and dewy there, though, so you got to forgive him a little bit. So yeah, I think the score at half time we're up by a goal. So let's hope they pull their fingers out. So yeah, the beer I'm doing for this little halftime review is One Drop out of Sydney. Join the dots, and it's an ice cream sour, and it's at 6%. It's something I don't do a lot of, fruited sours, but I did a bit of a mixed box recently and got a few in there, and I thought stuff it. And as far as fruited sours go in Australia, these guys are sort of top notch. If you were to compare them to like foreign breweries, I'd say they're sort of similar to like your Vault City or your Mortalis or your Imprint. They do a real good job with their fruit sours. So yeah, with this one, it's ice cream smoothie sour. So yeah, it's got lactose in it. Obviously, a lacto culture. The fruits they've used are mango, raspberry, and black currant. And then it's got a touch of vanilla as well. Pretty cool can artwork too. It's like real reflective sort of as well. So let's go it in the glass. Hope everyone's having a good weekend. Oh, it smells nice when I cracked it. Got my posh glassware. Oh, she's a thick boy. Very thick. See what I mean? So yeah, the head on it's probably about 3 to 4 fingers. It's got a slight touch of pink in the head. The actual colour of it's like a burgundy. And yeah, very, very thick bodied. So obviously it's very opaque. Looks very murky. I think it's going to be a big fruity smoothie boy. So let's go with. Yeah, huge dark berry, raspberry. You're getting a touch of tropical fruit, but it's very berry forward and smells very sweet and like slightly tart. I'm going in, boys and girls. Cheers. Very sweet. It's got a bit of tartness to it, but not too much. Yeah, I'm just getting huge like raspberry, blackberry, like almost like bubblegum vibes. Um, yeah, it's like that marshmallow vanilla. It's tasty, but yeah, as far as these beers go, they're just not really my thing. You'll get them like this when they're really good quality, and I do enjoy them, but I just don't make a habit of them to drink too many. Here we go. The dogs are driving me nuts. But yeah, that thick body, it is actually quite pleasant. Like when you're drinking a beer like this, to have that full body. It's like a dessert beer, sort of. But yeah, it's very like you're sort of getting that candy, sherbety sort of vibe with it. Zingy. I suppose I better check some comments. How you going, Trilby? Good to see you, brother. I seen you on Simo's yesterday. Ale for the win. How are you, Adam? Yeah, I wear shorts all the time, dude. Like, it's only at the moment, I think it's about 7 degrees Celsius, and I've got shorts on. How you going, buddy? Cheers, Vanessa. Good to see you. How you going, Stuart? So yeah, this is the sort of beer like quite often if I go out for like my little craft beer adventures, if you're hanging with like a group of newbies, particularly females, because they don't like a lot of bitter beers, you get them onto something like this if they've never had like a fruit sour before, and they'd absolutely love it because it just tastes like a berry smoothie. And yeah, very easy to drink. Like, what was the percentage? It was 6%. But like, it's like you're just drinking juice, to be honest. And it's got that like smooth and creamy like mouthfeel to it. It's quite nice. But yeah, as I said, like when it comes to fruit sours, I enjoy one drop. So I enjoy a few from the US and the UK. But I do reckon it's a overly saturated market, and I feel like there's a lot of shit ones out there. That sort of ruins it for me. Yeah. Well, it hasn't really been raining here. It has like other days, but not today. It's just really cold. Whenever I go to like craft bars and festivals and that, whenever I've been with girls, it just, unless they've been into craft beer for a while, they just never seem to like your West Coast IPAs and beers like that. There's just something about the female palate that's different to us. And like a classic example, pardon me, Carlton United breweries in Melbourne that do like VB, Carlton Draft, Great Northern, Fosters, all that sort of shit. They have a panel of, I think it's 7 beer tasters, and every single one of them's female. So it just goes to show the difference in the palate and how they can sort of detect different things than what we can. Yeah, it's interesting. And like, yeah, when I did the tour there, they were just saying it's always been a thing. Just when it comes to finding subtle differences in products there, and they're able to detect like a slight, I don't know, like a slight issue in the like they can pick up like diacetyl and that sort of stuff a lot easier than guys can. I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, definitely for me, stouts and West Coast IPAs are like my favourite. Cool. What is it, Stuart? And yeah, those of you that don't really know much about Aussie football, I'm a Melbourne Demons supporter, and we're currently about 5th on the ladder, and we're currently playing Geelong, they're on top. So we're leading at the moment. So if we beat them, it'll be awesome, beating the top team. And I just started doing I don't know, like a beer review at half time in the game just to see if it can sort of get some traction, because I just want to try and get more Aussie people involved. Yeah, especially those English hops. Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, because you don't really drink that much, do you, Stuart? It's only sort of occasionally. So yeah, what did it say on the back? I was just trying to remember what tropical fruit it said. It was mango. See, I get berry. I get berry and like candy, sort of marshmallow and vanilla, and yeah, it's sweet and it's tart, but it's definitely more sweet. That's the thing though. Like I'm not a huge fruit sour guy, but I try to rate beers now just for the style. So like if I have a decent lager, I will score it like 4.3 or something now, instead of like, because on Untapped people will score them like 3.5, and it's just ridiculous. So something like this, for my enjoyment personally, I'd probably give it like 4.1 or so. But as far as the quality of a fruit sour and like all the other ones I have, I'd have to score it higher because it's really good. So yeah, I'd probably go I reckon about a 4.3 out of 5 for this. And yeah, it was called Join the Dots. They always have really high ratings, these beers. Like it's sort of silly. You'll get like one of the best lagers in the world will have a rating of like 3.5, and then these beers like they're all around like 4.4 and so. But yeah, I've just tried to mix up my ratings a little. 'Cause yeah, when I first got on Untapped, I'd always score like pilsners and lagers and that low like everyone else. But now I try to, I don't know, make it more reasonable. Yeah. Oh, cool. That'd be awesome. Yep. A lot of them do these days. Well, anyway, I better get back to the game. Let's hope the D's pull their fingers out. They're playing well. It's just very low scoring and frustrating. Sort of shit conditions. I feel like Melbourne is sort of playing real defensive and locking Geelong down, trying to make them not play their natural game. So yeah, I hope the floodgates sort of open and all of a sudden it's free flowing and high scoring and that, because yeah, it's not a fun game to watch at the moment. So anyway, thanks to everyone for chiming in, and yeah, I may be around after the game. I'm not sure yet, so we'll see how we go. See if we win or not. So cheers, peeps. See you on the next one.